everybody, what's up, and welcome back to the garden. Today we're going to be doing another garden tour slash garden update to see what's going on. It is officially March. It's about mid-March now, and there is a lot of stuff going on in the garden. I can't believe it. It is finally happening. Thank goodness. I thought winter was going to drag on forever. It's still a little bit cold here, but let's take a look at some of the stuff that's going on. So, in the garden, taking a look outside of the hoop house first and foremost. The hoop house is looking really good, but we'll get to that in a second. A lot of the spring bulbs have finally started to pop up from the soil, and even some of them have opened up a little bit. My snowdrops bloomed, but something happened to those before I could get a picture. Something ate those. Something also ate my crocuses. Luckily, some of the crocuses did get to bloom, though, even though I'm assuming it was a rabbit. I don't have any deer where I live, but I have tons of rabbits, so I think the rabbits got into it. But this is the first time I've ever grown crocus. These are really cool, really striped and springy. I'm so excited. Admittedly, I thought they would be a lot bigger. I don't know why I was under the impression that they would be a lot bigger, but I was. Anyway, I like these. They're pretty cute. I'm going to plant more of them. I hope they naturalize. I'm rambling already, but I'm just excited. Elsewhere in the garden, our daffodils have finally started to open up. The daffodils are actually pretty late this year. Last year, my daffodils were opening in February, but now it's mid-March and they're just now starting to open. So I guess that cold spell in February really set them back a little bit. We have tulips starting to poke through the ground. No signs of tulips yet, but we can keep waiting patiently for those. Those are going to be absolutely gorgeous. Other bulbs that are popping up in the garden, the dwarf Dutch iris are here. They are just this lovely blue. This is the variety called Harmony. I got this from Longfield Gardens. They're very short, very petite, but they are adorable. I think somebody asked me how tall they were. They're about 3 inches, maybe 4 inches tall. The foliage is a little bit taller than the flowers. That's one thing I didn't really like about this variety. I noticed the foliage seemed to be a lot taller than the flowers. I've had different types in the past that weren't like that. But needless to say, they are super cute and a very welcome addition to the garden here this early spring. Also, I have some anemone blanda blooming, guys. I tossed this anemone blanda into the compost heap because I thought that most of them didn't do anything. I thought they didn't sprout. Turns out they did sprout over the winter, and now they're blooming. There they are. Go figure. Now I know, right? That's really about it for what's going on outside of the hoop house, but moving into the hoop house, things have seriously just burst into growth. Things are getting so big. The anemone coronaria here, they still look a little bit ratty. I haven't got a chance to trim these back. I really need to deadhead these. I need to get it together and quit procrastinating. I need to buy some garden snips. That's why I haven't done it. I don't have any garden snips. Other than that, taking a look around, all the love and a mist and the English daisies have even started to bloom. These are really cool. Grew these English daisies from seed. They are actually a perennial hardy to zone 4. They didn't even need to be in the hoop house, but I got those from seed. So there will be a video about that coming eventually. Looking around, the Godetia, the Agrostema, the, Dianthus, the carnations, the verbascum, everything just looks so good. I am so pleased with the progress of everything in the hoop house. It is not even funny. Also, direct sowed some dill seeds in the hoop house. They have germinated. I direct sowed some more peas. They have also germinated. Things like the Canterbury bells are getting huge. Canterbury bells, technically a biennial, didn't need to be in the hoop house. I don't know why I put them in there. It's just really the only growing space that I had at the time. Looking further down at some of the things I have growing in here, the snapdragons are getting taller. I'm still not quite sure whether or not they should be taller than this by now, but I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that we have some really beautiful snapdragons. The stalks are also getting taller. You might recall that the stalks got seriously damaged by the severe cold weather during the winter. Some of the stock plants have completely died back and are not going to make it, but other stock plants are getting taller, and I might have seen a hint of a flower bud starting to form in the base of one of them, maybe. And again, with that, I'm not quite sure if that's time for that. I'm not quite sure how big these are going to be. Again, I've only had minimal success with stock, so anything from this point on is going to be even more of a success than I had, you know, years prior. So I'm not really too worried about it. Taking a look further down the tunnel, taking a look at the Icelandic poppies. Yes, these things are huge. They have seriously just kicked it into high gear lately. I don't know if it's the daylight that triggered them or the warmer temperatures that have triggered them, but they have seriously gone to town. They are producing these huge buds. None of them have opened yet. These buds do seem to be pretty sensitive. We had a cold night a couple nights ago, and it looked like some of the buds actually died back because of the cold temperatures. So I'm not sure whether or not those are actually, you know, sensitive to cold temperatures or not. It should be interesting to see. I do need to snip off those buds that have died back to make sure they're not going to cause any problem for the plant or anything like that. But I am so eager and so excited to see what these Icelandic poppies are going to look like when they open. Hopefully they will be absolutely stunning. Last but not least, taking a look at things in the hoop house, see how they're doing. The ranunculus. The ranunculus are looking great. They've recovered from any damage from the cold temperatures. They're starting to fluff up and get nice and big and bushy and green. And we recently hit 12 hours of daylight, I think. And wouldn't you know, that means that the ranunculus are starting to bud up as well. We have the first signs of ranunculus flower buds here in the yard. I am so excited. I am seriously really eager to see everything bloom and how well everything does, and hopefully pick some really gorgeous bouquets to share with you guys, and just, you know, keep on growing some really beautiful flowers. That's really it for this video. Hopefully you liked it. Hopefully you know, things are going well in your garden. I would love to hear all about the progress in your garden. Tell me all about it in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys and learning from you guys, and just seeing how, you know, things grow in different places. It's really interesting to me. If you have any questions, be sure to leave those down in the comments too. I try to answer those, try to get to those within a week. Sometimes it's a little longer because I'm doing all these videos and I'm working and I got, you know, real job and I'm selling soap and I'm doing all kinds of stuff. So sometimes it takes me a little longer, but I do try to get to all of those comments. If you're new to the channel and you like this one, be sure to hit subscribe, hit that little bell icon. That little bell icon will tell you whenever I make new videos. We're posting stuff pretty frequently here. We're making a lot of winter sewing videos right now, but there's going to be a lot of other stuff throughout the entire season too. So if you like a little bit of surprise, you might like this channel. I hope that you guys are having such an amazing day. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.